I walk the midnight gravel where the cold wind knows my name. Yeah, I walk the midnight gravel where the cold wind knows my name. Your shadow follow gently like a candle in the rain. I lay my trembling heartbeat on the stone where you once cried. I lay my trembling heartbeat on the stone where you once cried. Swore I'd stand beside you even when the worlds divide. Graveyard promise, baby, carved deep in my weary soul. Oh, graveyard promise, darling, carved deep in my weary soul. If death comes, try to take you, I won't ever let you go. The moon was sinking lower like it moaned on broken faith. Yeah, the moon was sinking lower like it moaned on broken faith. But I held your fading spirit, praying love would never wait. Your whisper turned to silence, but your warmth stayed in my hand. Oh, your whisper turned to silence, but your warmth stayed in my hand. I swore I'd walk beside you till my bones return to sand. Some men fear the darkness, but it's a place I learned your name. Some men fear the darkness, It's a place I learned your name. I keep the vow you gave me, though the night ain't ever tame. Give your promise, honey, carved deep in my weary soul. Graveyard promise, baby, carved deep in my weary soul. If the devil wants to take you, he gon' have to take me home. When the dawn comes creeping, I'll still be beside your stone. Yeah, when the dawn comes creeping, I'll still be beside your stone. Cause a faithful man don't wander once his heart has found its home. There's a lake where the wind don't sing, only whispers of the drowned. And every night when the moon bends low, her shadow still walks that water. I came back to Deadwater Lake, where her footsteps turn to foam, where the night we lost each other made the darkness feel like home. Her laughter used to shimmer like a lantern on the shore. Now it echoes through the ripples like a song forever soar. At Deadwater Lake, where the shadows never break, I see her face in the silver waves and feel my heartbeat quake. Lord, I'm haunted by the memory of a love I couldn't save. Yeah, the shadows never sleep on Deadwater Lake. I swear I saw her silhouette floating gentle in the mist, her hair like strands of moonlight, her lips a ghost I never kissed. She raised a hand toward my sorrow as the water pulled her in, and the night grew cold around me like a cradle carved to sin. At Deadwater Lake, where the shadows never break, I see her face in the silver waves and feel my heartbeat quake. Lord, I'm haunted by the memory of a love I couldn't save. Yeah, the shadows never sleep on Deadwater Lake. She spoke without a breath, her voice colder than the tide. You can't forgive the water, love, for taking what it tried. Then the lake began to shimmer with a truth too dark to take. It wasn't water drowned me, boy, it was a heart you chose to break. At Deadwater Lake, where the shadows never break. I see her face in the silver waves and feel my heartbeat quake. Lord, I'm bound to every ripple, every whisper that she made. Yeah, I'm cursed to walk beside her on Deadwater Lake. If the moonlight ever trembles and the wind forgets to breathe, know the lake has stolen someone that the night refused to leave. Shadows wait at Deadwater Lake. I walk the midnight crossroad where footsteps used to fall. Now the wind keeps whispering her name across that broken wall. The moon hangs low and hollow like a witness up above. And every night I'm haunted by the shadow of my old love. I carved a name in sorrow on a string that never lies, but time keeps stealing colors from the memory in my eyes. I gave the world my heartbeat, but the dark night took the rest. Still I hold her fading promise like a candle in my chest. Beside me through the rain, a ghost that keeps me steady forgotten tune, yet a warmth still lingers softly in the corners of my room. I kept my vow through fire, through the ashes life has spun, for a faithful man keeps loving long after the world is done. And the road grows dark and wide, but a shadow walks beside me like a river at my side. And when my song is over and the heavens call above, lay me down forever in the shadow of my old love. Midnight is burning low, and the river still remembers my name. Lord, I swear I heard the devil humming that old forgotten blues again. I walk the dusty crossroad where the night begins to bleed, carrying a heart that's broken like a sinner's vow and creed. The moon hung like a lantern, tied crooked in the sky, and every step I took kept Deborah in a quiet mournful cry. Cold wind whispered secret of love I couldn't say. Said, boy, you sold your soul for her, but she's the one you couldn't grave. Down by the riverbank, I felt the devil take my hand. He said, son, your pain's a melody, let it bleed it into this land. And the thunder rolled like laughter as my tears turned into sand. Yeah, the devil at the riverbend, still calling out my name, yeah, again. Shadow danced in firelight, a ghost of what we used to be. She kissed me like a warning, left her sorrow deep in me. Her voice a haunted chapel, holy only in the dark. Now it lingers in my ribs like a slow dying spark. I felt the world grow silent my spine. She said, baby, love ain't heaven. Sometimes hell is more divine. Down by the riverbend, I felt the devil take my hand. He said, son, your pain's a melody. Let it bleed into this land. And the thunder rolled like laughter as my tears turned into sand. Yeah, the devil at the riverbend, still calling out my name. I saw her silhouette in water, shaking, trembling, cold and thin. She said, your heart belongs to darkness now, and darkness always wins. The devil smiled behind her with a grin carved out of sin. Said, love is just a doorway, boy, I'm the one who let you in. Down by the riverbend, I felt the devil take my hand. He said, son, I tuned your heartbreak, now play it for the damned. Lightning tore the heavens open, but I still could barely stand. Yeah, the devil at the riverbend, still whispering through the wind again. You hear that midnight humming, where the water twists and bends. No, the blues ain't just a song, child. It's a place a broken soul descends. And the devil, he always waits at the riverbend. I walk these streets at midnight, where the shadows drag my name. Fog is breathing like a sinner, whispering, boy, you're to blame. Under lampposts cracked and burning, ghosts are crawling through my path. Every step feels like a graveyard, and the night is holding fast. Dead streets keep calling me, honey, calling me back to the place I fell. I hear your voice in the smoking alley, soft as a prayer, cold as hell. perfume haunts the concrete like a rose that died in vain. I still taste your broken promise, bittersweet like poison rain. Gunshots echo in the distance like the blues of a desperate man. And I swear I saw your shadow reaching out to take my hand. Dead streets keep calling me, honey, dragging me down where the lost souls dwell. Your whisper floats through the crooked alleys, soft as regret, sharp as a shell. I tried running from my demons, but they wear your face tonight. Every secret we buried together is rising up in the pale moonlight. I hear footsteps right behind me, but nobody's there at all. Just the weight of all our choices walking with me through the fall. Streets keep calling me, honey, calling me back to your final breath. I feel your hand on my broken shoulder, a love that lingers beyond death. Dead streets still whisper your story, bleeding through the cracks of time. And if tomorrow never finds me, bury my soul where your voice still shines.
I saw the moonlight fall across her face last night, soft as a dying flame, too weak to fight. Her breath was trembling like a cold November breeze, yet her hand in mine still brings me to my knees. Oh, I'm holding on, though the darkness grows wild. Still I'm praying, Lord, for her fading smile. Her voice once danced like rivers in the spring. Now it shakes like a sparrow with a broken wing. But when she whispers, baby, stay with me tonight, I swear the stars return, burning pale and bright. Oh, I'm holding on, though the night grows vile. Still I'm reaching, Lord, for her fading smile. told her, darling, if the years take you away, my shadow will follow yours wherever you lay. And her eyes, dim lanterns on a lonely mile, still lift me when she gives that weary smile. Doctor said the winter's crawling in her bones, love still ringing like a churchyard stone. If the good Lord calls her home before the dawn, my heart will walk the earth but never move on. Oh, I'm holding on through the endless trials, still I'm dying, Lord, for her fading smile, her fading smile, yeah, her fading smile. Fading smile, and I'll stay beside her till the moon fades too.
That don't exist on any map. And if you hear a lonely engine cry, you best pray it don't stop where you stand. 'Cause only the damned ride that highway. I've been driving since forever, beneath the sky that never breaks. Every mile repeats my past life, every ghost my heartbeat makes. The radio whispers secrets in a voice I used to know, sound like the devil humming blues from a deal I signed below. On the highway of the damned, where no living soul can stand, I'm a wanderer of sorrow with a curse carved in my hand. I keep driving through the shadows on a road that ain't been planned. Yeah, I'm lost forever, damned, on the highway of the damned. Stopped in a ghost town, saw a motel flicker dim. The sign read rooms for spirits, and the wind sang funeral hymns. A woman made a moonlight touch the cracking of my skin, said your heart still bleeds tonight, boy, the devil wants it back again. web behind me, like the sun was burning out. Then I heard the devil's laughter through the static of my doubt. He said, son, you ain't a sinner, you're just a proof that fate is real. Keep driving this highway, boy, eternity's part of our deal. On the highway of the damned, where no midnight ever ends, I keep chasing broken memories like they're roads that somehow mend. But the wheel keeps turning empty, and my soul ain't mine to sin. Yeah, I'm chained, forever damned, on the highway of the damned. If you hear my engine moaning where the desert meets the sand, don't wave, don't call my name, I'm a ghost you can't withstand. Just turn away, my friend, from the highway of the damned. They say no man can love a witch, 'cause her heart burns hotter than hell. But I kissed her under a blackened, and I'm paying that price too well. She walked out of the midnight with a halo made of flame. Her eyes held ancient shadows and a soul I couldn't name. She touched my trembling heartbeat like she owned it from the start, then whispered, love is poison, boy, but I'll teach you every part. Her perfume smelled of embers, her breath tasted like sin, and every time she kissed me I felt the fire pull me in. She lit witchfire on my heart, burning slow, burning dark. Now I'm chained to her desire, like a moth that loves the spark. Lord, I can't tear us apart. She carved her name into my scars. Yeah, she lit witchfire on my heart, and it's killing me by parts. I felt my soul unravel thread by thread in her cold hands. it lies. Said your love belongs to darkness now, and darkness never dies. Her kiss felt like a dagger sliding gentle through my pride, and I swear the devil's laughter echoed somewhere deep inside. Fire on my heart, left me cursed, torn apart. Now I wander through the ashes of the man I was at start. Yeah, I'm branded by her heart, burning red inside the dark. Oh, she lit witchfire on my heart, and it's still a dying spark. If you ever love a witch, son, don't let her touch your soul apart. She'll kiss you like salvation, then light witchfire on your heart.
This old house remembers everything, even the music that broke her. And at midnight when the shadows breathe, the damn piano starts to play again. The floorboards creak like whispers as I cross the dusty hall. Moonlight cracked the windows like a ghost against the wall. I heard her trembling walls begin, soft as mother's final sigh. Each note a silver teardrop from a past that wouldn't die. Here's the haunted piano where the dead still rise and dance. Every chord cuts through my sorrow like a long forgotten chant. Lord, I feel her fingers linger in that cold unholy prance. Yeah, the holy piano won't give my soul a chance. Piano played our secrets with a grief no heart could bear. The melody felt heavy like regret across the air. Swore I saw a phantom hand drift across the broken keys. Her shadow wrapped around the tune like a widow on a knee. It's a haunted piano where the dead still rise and dance. Every chord cuts through my soul like a long forgotten trance. Lord, I feel her fingers linger in that cold unholy prance. Yeah, the haunted piano won't give my soul a chance. Then the music stopped abruptly and the silence curled my spine. I heard a voice behind me whisper, "Child, your grief is now mine." The candles flickered violently as the shadows bowed and swayed, and the waltz began again with a price I never paid. Here's the haunted vinyl wall, and I'm trapped within its stance. Every memory pulls me under in a cold, relentless dance. Now my heartbeat keeps the rhythm of a soul with no advance. Yeah, the haunted vinyl walls became my final chance. So if you hear a midnight walk from a house long left behind, don't follow where it's calling, for it's grief you're meant to find. The dead still play, and they don't leave anyone behind. With your name called me, every shadow on my footsteps knows I'm still your loving man. I've been battered by the storm, but I never turn away, 'cause the chains of my devotion hold me tighter every day. It's a rusty lantern, burning low but never dead. I keep it glowing for you, darling, though the night crawls in my head. They said love fades like embers, turns to ash and drifts like sand, but mine stays carved in iron. I'm a faithful broken man. Ain't made of metal, no, they're forged from truth and pain. From the nights you cried beside me, from the years we walked through rain, I wear them like a blessing, though they cut into my skin. For every scar reminds me where our story once began. Though the world keeps whispering, let her go, boy, let her go, like it ain't learned moving slow. I'm bound by love unbroken, by a promise carved in flame. Even if the heavens steal you, I'll still call out your name. Through sorrow, dust and darkness, through storms I barely stand, I drag these chains behind me. I'm your faithful dying man. When my hair turns winter silver and my hands are cracked with time, I still hum your weary heartbeat like a forsaken gospel rhyme. Let the devil test my spirit, let the darkness take its claim, but he can't steal what I'm holding, this old love without shame. If sorrow is my kingdom, then you're the queen I serve. If fate demands surrender, my love will never swerve. Through fire, blood and shadows, I'll walk that final land, still dragging chains behind me, still your faithful dying man. When the reaper comes to meet me and the cold wind chills my bone, I'll whisper that I loved you more than life has ever known. Lay my body in the valley where our memories still stand, and let these chains be buried with his faithful dying man. Bound by love unbroken, bound by the vow I made, even when the night grows hungry, my devotion will not fade. Through sorrow, dust and darkness, I crawl but still I stand, still chained by love and loyalty, still your faithful